All right, the LA Chargers have announced 2 smart moves. And if you're new to the channel, we are Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to the Chargers and gives you an outsider's look into your team. I got my hat on. Let's go. Talk about the Chargers. First move that the Chargers made was they signed Harrison Hand. If you don't know who that is, a defensive back, 5th-round pick that went to the Minnesota Vikings in 2020. And here was why this is a really good move is you got an opportunity to bring a guy in with some experience. You got a couple preseason games left. I like when you've got an injured player. You could backfill that with an undrafted free agent. You could get a rookie. There's guys out there, right? But I love, you see this, the Lions are doing this too a little bit. It's like, let's get a veteran guy in here. He kind of knows, he's been around. I love youth. I love all that. You want like ascending players, but to get 27 games, again, is this guy going to really even make the team? I don't, probably not. But he's around. You want to accumulate this talent, maybe practice squad, maybe get familiar with them, get in the season. We all know injuries, and then the next thing you know, you got to go back and be like, hey, what about Harrison Hand? You know, he was in here, and you got some guys to look at versus these rookies. You're trying to teach them how to do everything. I think that's a good move. The second really good move that the Chargers made, and I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments on this one, is that Jim Harbaugh announced that Justin Herbert and other starters would play in this preseason game. And this is how it used to be, right? It used to be starters played in every preseason game, and there used to be 4, and they would play like a lot in that third preseason game or the second to last preseason game. That's what is happening now. And then you took that last preseason game just fully off and got prepared. So I was a big proponent of never let a single starter ever see the field. Anyone that's going to be worth anything to you, don't let them play in preseason. I've changed on that a little bit. I think it's fine. It's, I mean, geez, if you lose a big-time player in 2 series in a preseason game, then don't hate the player, hate the game. Hate what we're doing here. Hate the game of football then, because it's physical. I mean, you know, it's like you can't keep these guys protected from everything. So I think Jim Harbaugh said you go out there for a series or 2. They didn't want their first series out on the NFL field against an opponent to be the first series of the year. So I think it's totally fine. Justin Herbert's going to hand it off twice, and then he's going to throw 1. And if you get a first down, it's like, all right, hand it off a couple more times, throw another time. But let's just get the snap. Let's get some handoffs. Let's get some movement on the offensive line. I think it's totally fine. Again, now if they call a play where he's doing a read option and runs the ball, well, yeah, then that's stupid. But I think we're overreacting. If you're overreacting to it, maybe you're not. Maybe like, yeah, it's fine. Let me know in the comments, because I'm all for a couple series. What the heck? Why not? So, gonna play the starters. He said the first team offense players could see a series or 2. Derwin James, Khalil Mack will not be there because he said those guys will be ready. I know it. Our guys want to play. They want their first series not to be the first series of the season. And this is what the joint practices are all for, and you see that more and more, is because you can do controlled things, and you could say, all right, we're going to get red zone work, and you go into the red zone and work it. Where a preseason game, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where you're going to get the ball, where the blitz, there's just a lot of variables, and of course it's live, and the quarterback can get hit. So I think that's 2 really good moves that the Chargers have made. Let's bring in a veteran guy. Let's play a little bit, see where we're at. We're not traveling. It's at SoFi. Love that too, by the way. There's nothing worse, in my opinion, than traveling for a preseason game. It's like, again, it's not that big a deal. And also, I'm like changing my mind as I'm talking. It's not that big a deal, but it's just whatever. All right, starting to see the things on because first game on YouTube, starting to see them promoting that. It's kind of cool. So a couple weeks out. I mean, really 3 weeks out from this thing getting started, and man, can't wait to see that see the Chargers on the field, new weapons, the whole thing. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, Chargers, it's all about the Chargers. And we'll see all of you on the next one.